Almost any object you buy comes with some presets. If you buy an Xbox, of course you're gonna play on it. If you buy a bicycle, of course you will ride it. If you have money and you are a boss, of course you will buy a chainsaw engine go-kart shaped like a foot, because that way you have a chance to win the Red Bull soapbox race. Because you already invested money and time in it. Well, social media works the same way. If you have an Instagram account, since they added stories some years ago, you open it even more often because you don't want to miss what your friends put up there. Stories are temporary, so people post more random stuff and followers just get this feeling that they must check it more often. If it's TikTok, I don't even need to explain it. It catches you super fast and you can spend hours without even realizing. It's like in life. The environment you are, it dictates what you are doing there. And here comes the interesting part. I will show you right now a social media that really works great for me, and it's actually a productive one. Well, you just have to open your phone, and yeah, that's an iOS 10 device that I'm actively using right now, and I will make a video about this phone because it's a really weird and bizarre phone to use it today. So you're opening up your rectangle and you slide over on the right, and what you see here, it's an app named Goodreads, a social media almost nobody knows about, especially here in Romania. On Goodreads, everyone has this very old, boring, redundant, anachronic hobby. Reading. Everyone basically talks about books. Yeah, it's not a forum, it's a real social media. You can add friends, send messages, stuff that you can basically could do on Instagram back in 2011. And inevitably, when you see people actually reading and leaving good critical reviews sometimes, you will feel that maybe you also want to read at least one book cover, because again, the environment dictates. The vibe on the platform pushes you to read more. And I know it sounds really boring and really outdated, but just give me a few minutes. How come a social media that looks super boring at first can actually have real benefits? Goodreads is probably one of the few social media platforms that are really productive. Normally, when you say social media, maybe I have an example. There you go, you see this thing right here. Normally, when you say social media, you think about Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, or even YouTube. And we all know how it works. The algorithm is basically bombarding you with ads, notifications, all designed to keep you there as long as possible. But you all know that, and you still basically end up staying on these apps. Maybe, I don't know, for 2 hours a day, which is this many hours a year. But I don't want to ramble about this because there are endless videos about how bad is social media for your brain, but I want to present an alternative that really works, at least for me. Maybe it will work for you as well. So basically, Goodreads is different than anything. It has no ads, no algorithmic feed, and you only see what you are actually following. The books that you saved, what your friends are reading, or what the people you follow share. It's actually quiet. It doesn't overload you with anything useless. No random sounds, no dopamine hit videos, it's mostly text based, and that's why maybe it feels so boring but actually so relaxing to use. And very important, Goodreads doesn't create FOMO. It's not like Instagram or TikTok where you constantly see other people's lives and think, wow, my life sucks. Well, that's actually a bit fake anyways, because most of people struggle. Social media only shows that tiny perfect slice of their life. I mean that 0.1% of the perfect life that they are getting. That's it, that's the reality. So let me open up the app. You get on this app just to track your stuff and to get some kind of inspirations. And the part that I love the most is the book tracking system. You see that I have here 23 books that I've read this year. I mean, I've read 21. You are from the last year. You are going on your profile. And you see that I don't really have a lot of friends because I don't know a lot of people that are using this app. And I think this is the problem, that people are not using these apps because they don't really have friends that are using. But anyways, if you have it, feel free to follow me. So basically you have this thing called challenge. I have to update it. I've set myself a challenge to read 30 books this year. This means I have to read around 3 books a month. The cool thing is that you have this kind of progress bar, and you also, when you are reading, if you go to the updates tab, you see that you have other progress bars, and this is actually amazing because it's like a video game. Basically, you open up a quest and you have to finish it. After you finish it, you're getting like +1 intellect or something like that. I take it like a video game. You're upgrading for free your character while building some kind of social media presence. It's like a real I don't know. I see it in this way. You have my books, you can search for books, you can scan books, and also you can talk with people. You have this message here and you can basically use it as, I don't know, an iMessage or a messenger. It's really awesome. I really like this thing. And now it's the personal part. Except for Goodreads, I don't really use social media anymore. I quit Instagram and TikTok 9 months ago, and honestly it was really complicated. I only realized how addictive these platforms are only after deleting them. And I didn't delete the apps, I deleted my accounts. I had Instagram for like 8 years or something like that, and I deleted everything, every message, every picture. I mean, I saved up some pictures before, but I did it. And with TikTok as well. I mean, I didn't really use TikTok that much because I don't really find it that useful, but I deleted it as well, my account and the app, of course. I still have the Facebook for the marketplace because I love buying secondhand stuff. A lot of the things that you see here, including this phone, was bought from the Facebook marketplace. There are a lot of deals that you can find, and that's why I'm using it. But I forgive myself because it's not bad to use the social media if you know how to limit yourself. When you try to escape the social media saga, you are getting two things. One is a lot of anxiety, and one is a lot of freedom. You will have a lot of anxiety for the first weeks, maybe months, because we are different. But after that, it's I don't know how to say it. Do you remember when people say that the 2010s were the best times? Well, that's what I'm feeling it almost every day. Even with all these problems that are happening around, I just feel like calmer and present. You are no longer in that constant state of I need to check if someone posted something. No more notifications distracting you basically, so no more feeling that you are missing out if you are not online. So Goodreads, it's basically the opposite of the generic social media. It helps you focus on yourself, on one habit that is like really useful. Reading is really fun. I'm not reading, for example, for my informations, but for the chemicals that are preparing in my brain. And no, this is not an ad, I'm not paid, I wish I was though. But I'm just testing what works on myself and then I share it with others. By example, not with generic promises in a suit, not with paid courses. For me, this clearly shows that there is a social media that doesn't eat your life, but instead adds something good to it. And I think I will make separate videos on how I quit social media because it's an important topic and maybe it will help others escape that addiction too, because it's an addiction. So yeah, if you want a social media that actually matters, try Goodreads. Maybe it will help you, maybe not. But you don't know if you don't try it. If you found something useful in this video, share it forward. It might help someone in a very real way. It may not, but hey, at least you are doing me a favor. So thank you.